Christmas. Yeah, I was supposed to, well, I wasn't supposed to do a live on Christmas, but I told everybody I would try. Can't make any promises. And the wind is blowing today. Ignorance is the most expensive thing you can own in this world. Hey, y'all smack that like button as you drop it in, saying howdy do da day. Good afternoon to you, my friends. Get over here, FBI. What are you doing? If everybody hit the like button right now, we'd already hit 50 likes. We'd be on our way to a record instantaneously. But unfortunately, no matter what you do, you can't get everybody to like you, love you, and you can't get everybody to hate you, no matter what you do. Hi, country boy, Red said. Hey, Red. Happy birthday to you. Good evening. Big kisses from France. Bonjour, my friend, lady friend. $33 million Powerball, man. Somebody hit that on Christmas Eve, man. Congratulations to whoever that lucky person was. And I believe it was in Arkansas. Second largest Powerball jackpot in history. Congratulations. I don't know what I want to do right now. So guys, I apologize for not doing a live on Christmas, which I said that I wouldn't make any promises, but I did attempt to give it a try. But then we took a little 2.5 hour trip out of town. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to post it, so I have to show all that to you. And my phone is getting really busy right now. That's amazing. Amazing. Every time I go live, man, my phone just people start texting, calling. It's crazy. Yeah, hit that 100 likes. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? We ain't never hit 100 likes. We hit, I think the record's like 82. So that would be fantastic. That would be a great way to end 2025 is hit a record of 100 likes, man. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. You know, because YouTube says I've only been doing YouTube for just over a year now, so which is amazing to me. I thought it was actually longer than that, but I guess doing YouTube almost every day could feel like multiple years. Sven. Yeah, I know if anybody gets a Sven, it's you, brother. It is you. It's actually multiple people, but you're one of them. You get it. You got a busy life just like I do, so we are not alone no matter what we go through. There's somebody else that has experienced what you're going through once upon a time, and there's somebody else currently going through the exact same thing. So we're never alone, no matter what. I feel like it, but we're not. Hello, Mr. Gunner. That's my name. Would anybody like to enlighten us and give us the answer to the capital of Missouri? If anybody knows what the capital of Missouri is, would you let us all be aware of what the capital is? You're all doing fine. Yeah, we're doing as fine as we can right now. I hope you're doing fine as well, my friend. My new friend. Like, is that? Oh, that's not my new friend. That's Stefan. Stefan's new from last week. Come on, y'all, hit that like button so we can break a record. It's real quick. Be done, because 2025 is almost over. It's almost over, my friends. I gotta make a video about that too. We'll make a little short video and share it of like our time of 2025 before we hit 2026. So has anybody got any New Year's resolutions? But you all know my beliefs on the New Year, because I think the New Year is actually April 1st. But, you know, that's not what we're told, so everything you're told, you got to take it with a grain of salt. You can't believe everything you hear, and you can't believe everything you read. How come I don't get very many likes, Doug? I don't know. I'll try to get them hit that like button so I can break that record, man, right before, we got like 2.5 days before 2026. And it would be awesome to hit that 100 likes, as we've never done it. Never. And that would be so cool to meet that goal this year. As, you know, been trying to be monetized this year, but that is not going to happen, I do not believe. But that's a goal we can aim for next year, and I'm excited for it. I can't wait. I got good vibes for next year. You know, this year has kind of been a little rough. I ain't gonna deny it. It's been a little rough, but I don't let nothing get me down. I only live once, and I'm not gonna spend it being miserable. You know, you only live one time. Try your best to be as happy and as positive as you can, and spread good vibes. I know it's hard to do every single day. We're human. We're not robots. You're not going to have a perfect, miraculous day every day, but you got to read a book and retrain your mind. I can't think of the name of that book. bottle of that book now, or I'd give it to you. And, you know, I don't get paid to advertise things. That's what's great about my channel. I tell y'all my honest opinion on things and products, and I don't get paid by nobody to tell you what I recommend and what I think of this product. And that's the beautiful thing about me. Because even if there's like, hey man, I'm gonna pay you to talk about this product, I'm like, well, I'm not gonna tell them a lie, you know. I'm gonna tell them straight up, like, this product is garbage, yo, you know. Very stupid. Oh, thank you very much. Very stupid. I appreciate you. God bless you, my friend. Hope you had a good Christmas, and I hope you have a hope you have a good New Year. See, like I said, no matter what you do, you can't make everybody happy. You can't satisfy everybody. No matter what you do, people will love you, people will hate you. It don't matter what you do, so be happy while you do whatever it is you do. Don't let up, you know, people when their comments, you know, bother you. You know, it's irrelevant. You know, it's just what they think, what they feel. It's okay. I am driving to Kansas. That's right, Doug said I ain't going to spend it being miserable. Absolutely not. Well, let's hit that like button, everybody. We can break the record today. We can make 100 likes. We ain't never done that. Never. Before 2026. Windows get foggy. Yeah, I'm going back to Kansas. I'm tired of Kansas, really. You love the Jake Breaks? Oh, well. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can come tune in and we get to know each other if you're new. You know, I'm sure you'll fit right in. We're all a bunch of good folks around here. Just a bunch of good folks. Or at least the majority of us is, anyway. Every now and then, you know, you get some young kid in here just having fun. I guess that's what they do. Get bored, they get on YouTube and they say these absurd things, which I guess it's normal for a 16-year-old to find alive and just start saying some irrelevant things. I guess they're just having fun. Hello from Norway. We get a lot of Norwegians in here, especially here lately. It's awesome in French. It's awesome. Put the strap in the road. Hopefully it don't tie around my ankle. All right. Nice drive. I appreciate it. Yeah, just hang out, you know. I appreciate your comment. I'm glad that a lot of new people just suddenly dropped in. This doesn't happen. And so, I'll honk 17 times. I'll honk if you hit the like button. When you hit 30 real quick, I'll honk. You know what? I'll give you a little honk button real quick. Sounds like it. Sounds like my horn messing up. It's supposed to be louder than that. It must have a lot of dirt or salt in it. We've hit a lot of snow here lately. So the truck, I ain't got it washed yet, so I may do that here soon. You know, someone asked you to honk once. main action, Steph. Yeah. What are you asking, Sonny? Honk and then flip off the other drivers. You know, I would if they gave me a reason, but I try to be nice. You know, I do pretty good at it. I think if I can, you know, I like to judge myself and not judge others. Which I guess it's not judgment if you speak the truth. It's just truth at that point. I guess, you know, I'm not a genius by no means. I'm not some neuroscience scholar. How do you keep from boredom driving on the freeway? A lot of times you're stuck in your mind. It's almost like a prison. Plus, you get to, I mean, we're in modern times now, so it's not like it used to be. You know, we can video chat our friends or family. We can call anybody. We don't have to stop somewhere and get a payphone, drop 50 cents in it, you know. So it's not as bad as I'm sure it once was. So technology helps a little bit with cell phones, you know, and service has improved over the decades. And it just continues to get a little bit better. Manilou's here. All right, Manilou, I appreciate you being here. Hope you had a good Christmas, man. How was your Christmas? How was everybody's Christmas or holiday? Whatever you prefer to hear or say, I don't know. I try to respect everybody's boundaries. It's kind of hard because some people you just can't satisfy. It's just the way it is, I suppose. I know you don't like me, but here's $5 million. I still don't like you. I still don't like you. Oh man. No more church for you. What are you talking about, man? Well, hey, you know what, guys? I learned today. New statistics have aired, and something strange is happening because there's more young men that are going and attending churches, that are joining the church, and then you got young ladies that are leaving the church. And I thought that was very interesting. Delete people's comments now. What's going on? You're saying some ridiculous stuff. Thank you from Ireland. Hey, Uncle Man. Right, big respect. Yeah, right. Big respect. Get out of the fast lane. There's nothing behind me. There's nothing over there, Raven. Gotta pass somewhere. Plus, there's no signs to say no rush left lane. So, I'm a little bit of a renegade, so just a wee bit, just on the borderline of illegal. I mean, there's nothing that's really legal, it's all illegal. I mean, you should turn signal, Raven. You should turn signal. 250 feet before you turn. You should turn signal, hold it to so you can switch lanes. Hold it till you totally clear that line right there. Instead of just don't flip it on and then turn it off and merge over. That's not how you do it, right? I'm sure you're guilty of it. There's more young men being saved every day. Yeah. Amen. Hey man, I reckon Homeland Security Investigations is in Minnesota right now, on the ground today at this moment. I guess they're investigating for the fraud up there in Minnesota. So there was this one place called, well, it's supposed to be Quality Learning Center, but they misspelled learning, and it's Quality Luring Center. And so they had on file that they have 99 children attending that center. Well, unfortunately, there's no kids that actually attended, and they have received like $1.9 to $4 million from the taxpayer. But I mean, y'all know what I would say. The way I see it is like if officials do things, it's just the way it is. Like, it's rules for thee, but not for me. I've done it, man. I'm like, oh, Tennessee put me behind bars for the next 25 years. I'm in the left lane fly true because I ain't able to pass somebody that's going under the speed limit in the right lane because there's traffic over there lingering beside me. So I go to the next best thing, jump in the left lane to pass them. Because technically, that's a passing lane. See that car? Why ain't he getting back over? That's illegal. You can get a ticket for that, riding in the left lane. You can get a ticket for riding in the middle lane. There ain't no sense in me doing it because that car is right there in the right lane, so I'm gonna wait because I'm gonna end up passing that car and that truck. You know, I am the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be behind the wheel of the semi-truck, 18-wheeler, 18 speed. Kenworth W900, 606 horsepower. See, even the truck drivers don't know how to drive. See, he just riding in the middle lane, you should get over him. And trust me, I guarantee I can drive better than you can. I'm not saying everybody watching, I'm just saying that one particular person, I don't even remember their name. But hello. So, but you was wondering, I was just asking you a question. I hope I done it respectfully. I tried to. I try so hard. Can't seem to get away from this. Stephen, got a chance to move a little bit quick, so I'm just trying to call y'all out and see you, talk to you, because y'all know I try to answer all the questions and talk to every single body that chats and wants another toot toot. Let's do it, baby. You can hear my address. Yeah, it's P.O. Box. It's P.O. Box 310, Tazewell, Tennessee. I don't remember the zip code. I think it's 37879. I don't know if anybody has it. Yeah, there it is, 37879. Okay, I was correct. Cha-ching. Hi, Darlene. Thank you for being here. Hit the like button. I appreciate it. We hit 100 likes today. Because it would be the first time in my 1 year of doing YouTube to ever hit 100 likes, and that's been my goal ever since I started a little over a year ago. And so we're going on year 2, and I'm full of positive energy, positive vibes. We're just trying to get those 100 likes for right now. That's the goal. We're just trying to get monetized. We ain't even monetized yet, but we're working on it. So I appreciate y'all helping me. You know, I never expected doing YouTube, like I've told you many times, and I can't never say it enough because I'm really, you know, thankful for all the good people I've met on YouTube and on the internet. You know, there's bad apples everywhere, but I ain't worried about them. apparently they're doing better than I am because they get to complain and I can't. So USA all the way. Yeah. United Kingdom all the way too, Manilow. Don't put down your own country. How's it going, Bill? It's going so far. Where do I live? I live in Tennessee. I live in the United States of America, in the state of Tennessee. Cause I'm a country boy. I got a 4-wheel drive. Coffee break time. Yeah, Jimmy. Yeah. Never be complacent. Absolutely. We speak of complacency and a lot of things on here quite often. We're always refreshing our minds. We're always trying to learn from each other. And if somebody doesn't know, someone will know, and we can share knowledge between each other and learn from each other's mistakes. And you know, when I'm wrong, somebody in chat like, "Hey Gunner, you're slightly right here, but you're slightly wrong," and they'll correct me. And I really love that. You know, it's like a little family, man, on YouTube. It's amazing. I never would imagine. Yeah, that song's by Al Jackson, yeah. I was actually trying to think of that song, I think it was Hank Williams Jr., Country Boy Can't Survive. But yeah, it says, I got a shotgun, a rifle, and a 4-wheel drive, and a country boy can't survive. I can't sing, so I know not to quit my day job, but I do it for fun. Fernando, welcome in, Fernando. I appreciate the mods welcoming everybody. I got the best mods on YouTube. They are the A-Team. It's the A-Team. Hi from Brazil. Hey, Brazil. Welcome from the U.S., my friend Fernando. This is what. CB Radio. Yeah, I don't know. CB Radio, shoot, man, I think it was 20 years ago it started going downhill. It was declining. And people wasn't even hardly using them then. Like, I can have the CB on all day and hear not a sound. Nothing. Just static. Putting a smack down on a bear. Hey, Jay. Oh, Manilo's from the C-Team. You know, that makes sense, Manilow, because, you know, Robert Kiyosaki, if anybody knows who Robert Kiyosaki is, he's a Vietnam veteran. He was a pilot in Vietnam. So he wrote a book. It's titled, Why A Students Work for C Students. And if you're into finances, you might find a little bit of knowledge in that book. I mean, you ain't gonna find no gems, you know, obviously. They try to make you think, hey, buy this book, and cause I got some real gems in there. Most of the time, they do not. I'm here to tell you, because I have bought a lot of books over the years, and learned really nothing new. I mean, occasionally. I like to, you know, a couple of years ago, there was like, oh, they're pushing the Psychology of Money book, 3-4 years ago, something like that. So I ended up buying it, and I literally learned nothing new in it. It was everything in that book was shit that I already knew. Apologize for the crap word. Did I buy my son a dirt bike? I bought him a 4-wheeler, but that was like a year ago or so. And I bought a dirt bike for his cousin, and then you know, we had his cousin living with us for a little over a year, and so I bought him one. Well, you know. Anyway, so I bought him one. So now my son's got it is when he was going back after his rehabilitation, he was going back with his father, and so they wasn't able to take it with them. Is Dwayne in here? No, I ain't seen Dwayne in forever, but I've been meaning to call him, and I've been forgetting. You know, because I'm so busy all the time, and by the time I ain't so busy, I totally forget, because I'm just trying to rewind my mind, you know. Gotta rewind the mind, gotta let it settle down, at least for me anyway. Like, you know, I can't be like busy all day long, and then like it's 10 o'clock at night, jump in bed and go straight to sleep. I gotta like rewind. Gotta kind of cool down, you know. I'm loyal to my family and my Lord. That's great. That is fantastic. You missed so many toot toots, Jake the Cowboy. There's one. I don't know if you heard it. Usually I crack the window some. You're driving with the... Okay, gotcha. See if you can get him with Jake. I haven't seen Dwayne in a while, man. He's like, Dwayne told me, he's like, hey, I'm a gunner, I'm gonna take me a break. Short little break. And that's been like 2 months ago. I ain't seen him since. I must have made him upset, man, and I don't know what I said. I don't know. Toot for Leslie. It'd be nice to hit 100 bucks, y'all. Be nice. Be part of the record. That's the goal for the rest of the year. We only got 2.5 days to do it. 100 likes. I don't like. Everybody knows I don't ask for much. You know, we've all got to know each other pretty good, and it's been a long ride for 2025. Seems like it. Good afternoon, America. Yeah, I've been in Flips. Dwayne, yeah. I've been in Flips Live. It's been a while though. I don't scroll the lives that much. When I do, I don't ever see truck drivers doing lives when I'm on it. But there's a lot of them apparently. There's a lot. No, not in Kansas. I ain't in no Kansas. If y'all don't mind, drop a comment, tell me where you at. Hit the like button for me so we can break a record and hit 100 likes before we hit the year 2026. Because then the goal for 2026 is to get monetized and really work on the channel like never before. And put a little time into it. It's kind of hard, man. We've got a family and all that. It's really hard to do anything outside of the family, you know. Family takes up a lot of time. So ain't nothing wrong with that. I enjoy all the time I get because, you know, I drive a truck, so it kind of sucks. You can't never get enough time. They say people can't never get enough money, but, you know, and I believe that, but you really, like, don't worry about money, worry about your time. Your time's limited. gotta take care of yourself. Health is everything. Without good health, you ain't got nothing. We just spoke about it, everybody. How's everybody? Have I been through the Eisenhower Tunnel? I've been through a lot of tunnels, so I'm pretty sure I have. Where's the Eisenhower Tunnel at? Well, let's hit the like button record. 100 likes today. 100 likes today, my friends. Yeah, where's the Eisenhower Tunnel at? I know there's a little bit of Eisenhower everywhere. I swear, I don't, no matter what, man, I mean, it'd be hard evidence to convince me that that Eisenhower wasn't involved in Patton's death. I think he was somehow, some way, he was involved in that. I don't know how, but I just think he was. Go, go, go! We're going! We are going! Go, go, go! Somebody Google where the Eisenhower Tunnel is. I just made a video of a tunnel where I live, where I'm from. It's a little short video. Everybody's been wanting to see it, so I made a video. I think it's only got like 80 views or something. I'm a small time YouTuber. I've been to Chesapeake Bay. I've been under that tunnel. It goes under the water, but you can't tell it. I mean you can, because you're above the water, and all of a sudden you dip down below it, and you do that like 2 or 3 times. It's kind of neat, but it's really what you do. You're like, I ain't gonna go back to do it again. You know, like if you went out of your way, like, hey, let's go to Chesapeake Bay and go through that tunnel, you wouldn't do it again. Like, hey, this year, let's go back. No, you're not. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to, like, go back to see Mount Rushmore, Y'all want to see me at Mount Rushmore with Teddy Roosevelt, you just go on to the post on my channel. You'll see me right there shaking Teddy Roosevelt's hand. It's pretty sweet. I thought it was cool. I was like, hey, Teddy, can I get a picture with you? He's like, yeah. Got the chicken house coming up. Got the chicken house. I told him once or twice. Stop being overweight. He's stuck at the scale house now. Well, let's hit that 100 likes, y'all. We almost breaking a record already. I mean, if we hit 90, if we broke the record. All right, thank you. Thank y'all very much for hitting that like button, jumping it up to 61. Here's a showing 62, because for some reason, I can't really explain it, but it always does that. But if you see the like button, it says 63 right now. It's always one behind it. The actual number is one behind it, so it's 62. So yeah, if we could just get like 30 more likes, yeah, 30 more likes, we can break the record. That's amazing. Almost broke the record already within the first hour. Sweet. Go, we're coming to the chicken house. Probably closed. It's probably locked up, my friends. It's locked up, I'd say. We're about to find out. 1:30, I don't know. Might be. Hey, thank you, Thomas Peterson. I appreciate that, my friend. Have you been watching it for the whole time, or watching and listening? We talk about a lot of things, man. All kinds of stuff. Mainly, we just share educational things, just by having conversation. Finances, everything. We're here for each other. It's like a little YouTube family, man. It's pretty neat. Who took the hello, welcome? Can we get to know each other? Yeah, we can get to know each other. I don't know who would take that down. Who done that? Yep, still house is closed, baby. Good afternoon. I don't want to butcher your name by attempting to try and say it. What's up, bro? Well, you'll make more money in truck driving than you would being a police officer. I mean, you'd have to really put in probably 25 years, and that's if you, depending on how you've done the job, then you might make pretty good. But I mean, you can get a pension in trucking, you can get a pension as a police officer. Me personally, I just don't like the thought of taxpayers paying my income, you know. That's a heavy reliance on the public to pay your salary. We had a Great Depression, screwed, but I guess even truck drivers be screwed in. There's a lot of like recession-proof jobs out there. There's a lot of them. One of them being a truck driver, one of them being a police officer, one of them, you know, medical industry. I don't see AI taking over the medical industry quite yet. I do see them using it, but you know, obviously they're not going to have the robots in there like cutting people and stuff, you know, having surgeries. Hello, Saf Trucker. Are you from South Africa? Oh, what do you need to do to drive here? Well, do is whoever you got to contact there in your country and try to get a work visa or something so you can migrate to America legally. People tend to like immigrants more when they do things legally. And then you got people that, whatever, we ain't getting into politics, we don't get into politics too much. And then just apply, and maybe in a year you'd be coming over here and you can drive a truck. But they recently have been cracking down on truck drivers not being able to speak English, and they've caught quite a bit of them. And then now something's going on in Colorado where I guess the federal government's going to stop the $25 million funding to the state if they don't crack down on the illegal truck driving in the state of Colorado. I don't see none of it. I mean, I think it's all irrelevant. Ain't none of it really matters. I just saw something about that earlier today. I was like, oh, well, whatever. Rossi, hello. Hired for truck drivers. Well, truck drivers is they have always been in high demand. So if you have a Class A CDL, you could get a job today in a truck. You could get fired today, and you could have a new job by the end of the day. Literally. By the end of the day, you get hired at 2 different jobs. Your first day, you get fired today. You got hired and fired in the same day. By tonight, you'd have a new truck driving job for tomorrow morning. And you could literally get hired and fired tomorrow with the second company and get hired with the third company by tomorrow evening. That's how it is. I'm just here to tell you there is no truck driver shortage either. There's no truck driver shortage. You drive down the road every day, just start counting the trucks. It don't matter if you're on the interstate or on the highway driving 20 miles in your town or whatever. Unless you live in the city, then, you know, in like the downtown area, you don't see many trucks. You know, because they go to the outside of the city, drop it off in a warehouse, and then smaller trucks come in most of the time, or day cabs, and then they'll deliver it into the cities. Code 14 bus. I don't know what that is. Gunner, please help. Gunner, I'll take the state troopers like my semi, okay? Drive safe, my friend, alright. We will do. We're about to break a like button record, y'all, man. This is awesome. I really appreciate the 80 people that have hit that like button. Thank you very much. Let's hit 100. Let's make it to 100. That would be fantastic. That would make that would make the rest of my year right there. That's awesome. You're in South Africa, CDL. Okay, well, you got to go through whatever you have to go through to get a work visa to come to America. I don't know how you do it, you know, 'cause I don't know. Where am I going? Jeez, guys, please. I try to help you there, sort of. That's what we do. We help and educate here. You have to find out what you got to do to get a work visa or a green card or however they do it. I've never had to migrate to America. You know, I don't know what generation I am, but I mean, I'm sure it's pretty simple. I remember I went to Canada one time, and the border patrol in Canada gave me a little bit of a hard time. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it a hard time. They just gave me a little bit of a hard time. But we were laughing and stuff, and they was telling me, this was back, shoot, man, back in like 2018, 2019, somewhere right in there. Yeah, it was before COVID. And we were laughing, and they were telling me, you know, like, it's funny. They were saying, like, in their words, it's funny because in your country, talking about our country, that people raise Cain because they make these claims that it's so hard to get into America. And I was like, okay. And it's like, well, what's funny to us about it is it's more difficult to get into Canada than it is to get into the United States. And I was like, well, okay, well, that makes sense. I saw why they were so funny to them. But the Canadians are good people, man. They're good folks. Even the Border Patrol was, you know, they were cordial with me. I'm from Michigan. I used to live in Michigan. Oh, 10 more likes a week. We'll hit that 100 mark, guys. It's awesome. It's so awesome. Truckers. Yeah, the trucks is it's like 80%. Yeah, it's like 82% of everything you buy came from the truck. I think it's much higher than that. I think it's like at least 95% because somewhere, somehow, whatever you bought was on a truck. It could have been that straight truck that's going the opposite direction, but it was on a truck. Everything you bought for Christmas for your husband, your wife, your cousin, your grandma, your grandpa, your brother, your sister, your son, your daughters, whatever. It all came on a truck. If you just had a house built, it all came on a truck. Every bit of it. If you just had surgery, that medical stuff, even your prescriptions, came on a truck. It's amazing. Even the money delivered to the banks in large portions came on a truck. Look at all these trucks. It's amazing. It truly is. So, you know, they send containers all over the world, and then they get to a dock somewhere from a ship, and it's offloaded by a crane, and it's loaded onto a chassis of a truck. And then that truck takes it somewhere into a facility, processing facility, and then they offload it. They offload it there, they process it, they ship it to the other side where it's loaded onto another truck, and then it's shipped across the country. And then offloaded into a warehouse in around Dallas, Texas, New York City, and then it's loaded onto the smaller trucks, and then it's transported into the tighter parts of the city where an 18-wheeler tractor trailer can't get to. And that's how that's supply and demand. That's the supply chain. And then you got freight trains, you got cargo flying through the air. I mean, it is, once you look into the supply chain, it is amazing. It is truly amazing. You got ships out there with supplies on it. It's truly impressive. Drive a road train. Yeah, I've heard of folks doing that out in Australia. I want to do that so bad. If my YouTube channel ever got so really successful, guys, I'm telling you, we're going to fly to Australia, and we're going to drive one of those train trucks out there in Australia, out in the desert. That's what we're going to do. So hopefully one day, before I get too old, maybe the channel gets a little, successful enough where we can go to Australia and, drive a truck out there with like 8 trailers on it. That'd be awesome. That would be so freaking awesome. Hey, I don't like it when I can't say people's names when they say hi and stuff. I don't want to try sometimes because I don't want to butcher it so bad, because I think if you butcher it too bad, it's maybe a little bit disrespectful, because maybe the person on the other side ain't like intelligent enough to realize, like, well, he's just trying. I mean, he really doesn't know how to pronounce it. All I have is a Class A CDL. That's what I have, with no restrictions. Jesus loves all of you. Amen, Ninja. Amen. Have a blessed day. You as well, my friend. You as well. Hit the like button. Whether you're tuning in, just passing through, hanging out, just saw it, about to check out, hit the like button. We almost hit 100. We almost broke 100, man. We ain't never done this. We just need one more. One more, baby. Y'all gonna make my day, man. Man, I'm so happy right now. I almost wasn't going to do a live today. I was just thinking about it, man, and I'm so glad that I did. See, that's why sometimes when you're thinking, you might think too much about something or too long about it. And what I like to say is, if you think long, you think wrong. And we just hit 100. Thank you, whoever done that, man. Let me know in the chat who was that last person that hit that like button to hit 100 likes. I want to know. I want to know. We just hit 100. That is fantastic. So whoever hit that on there, be honest about it. We can know for sure. If you got Cash App, just drop your name in there. That is awesome. Thank you guys for hitting that 100 mark. That's awesome. Somebody took it away. Oh man. Somebody like, hi, I'm messing with a toy with this guy. We need a big toot. Yeah, we do, baby. There sure ain't no state police out there. Let's go. That is awesome. Thank you guys, girls, whatever, whatever it is you're playing. Thank you. Help him get paid in dollars. He wants some American dollars. I like collecting foreign currency and coins and small bills. So if anybody lives in Europe or something, France, UK, Germany, Switzerland, Norway, all that good stuff, if you can send me some of your small coins or a small bill from your country, I'll send the same thing back to you. A lot, just like I'd send you a quarter of US 25 cents, a dime, a nickel, a penny, and a dollar, maybe a $5 Lincoln, maybe even a $10 or $20. would send a 50 or 100, but I can't really afford to throw a 50 or 100 at anybody, you know. Send a dollar bill, George Washington, you know. I think somebody would appreciate that. There's somebody out there that likes foreign currency too. Just collecting foreign currency coins and stuff. Oh, you're fine, George. You're an American. I don't need American coins. I do people. Thank you for dropping in. Yes, Sergeant said, I'll buy whiskey. Okay, you can send me a bottle of your favorite whiskey to what's the P.O. box? I don't know how I forget that thing. It's my P.O. box, I don't even have it memorized. I think it's 310, P.O. Box 310, Tazewell, Tennessee, 37879. So if you want to ever send something, it can be whatever. You can send a hat, whatever. You ain't got to send anything, really. You send it to the P.O. box. And there it is. There it is. Sven is on it. Thank you, Sven. Thank you. So I try to send everybody something too, you know. But Texas, the only person to ever send me anything and actually carry it with me. I can't show it to you right now. It's in my bag back there. No, it's not new. Well, it's new. I don't think it's new. I think it's just Tazewell. Yeah, it's like P.O. Box 310, Tazewell, Tennessee, 37879. That's the P.O. box. I need coffee, Randy said. Randy Brown. Take the next exit to the truck stop. Yeah, I had my cup of coffee at the house this morning about 4 o'clock in the morning. Then I made my way to the truck, done my pre-trip inspection, and got in and fired her up. Then I logged my pre-trip. I'll never log my pre-trip and then do it, you know. You always check everything on the truck before you log it. But if you accidentally do go pre-trip inspection and inspect your truck, you can always edit that though. Where is home? It's in Appalachian Mountains in Tennessee, in East Tennessee. I'm an old Tennessee. Yes. Matthew said buy. Buy what? That's B-Y. Buy is B-Y-E. We'll see you, Matthew. Appreciate you being here, Matthew Durr. Shout out to Matthew Durr. I don't like when they got the rumble strip right on the line. I guess it makes sense though, because the shoulder's so small. Got the little thing that sits on the windshield too far up. course, you ain't do it all the time. You already done it earlier. There's pros to having a Volvo. I never liked the Volvo though. But no, I got a Kenworth W900, man. I'm doing speed limit, sorry. I'm doing speed limit. Breaking the law, breaking the law. The United States today. Record, man, we're working our way to 200. That's awesome, man. You know how long it's took to hit 100 likes? The first time we done it was just now, like 5 minutes ago. And it's amazing, guys. Thank you all very much. That is so cool. Working our way to 200. Now I think that'd be a miracle if we hit 200 bucks. I really do. That would definitely be a miracle. Come on, Estes, what you doing, bro? Trying to pass that Nissan Rogue? Can he do it? Get him, boy, get him. Man, my truck ain't flying with Estes in front of me. They can't even pass that Nissan, their Murrango. I think that's what they call it. That's not a Nissan Rogue, I don't believe. Yeah, I got it kind of zoomed in because that visor, because I got a big visor right there. You see? So I zoom it in a little bit so you can kind of see a little bit more than just that huge visor in the way. Get over our Nissan. Driving is boring, sometimes it is. I don't really know. To be honest with you, I don't really feel that feeling of boredom anymore. I've not felt boredom in a long time. Like, it's very rare if I feel boredom. And I can literally be doing nothing and I still don't feel bored. I don't know what happened to that feeling. One day it just disappeared and I never really felt it. Like, you won't ever hear me say, like, man, I'm bored. It's really weird. Like, that feeling just dissipated. Like a long time ago. It's like the sun evaporated. I can be outside and be 107 degrees and I'll just be sitting on a log with the heat with my shirt off, drinking water and eating salt. The speed limit is 70 miles an hour. kids. I got a son and a daughter. Juan Perez said, hey, Juan. I just got home from this truck stop. I need coffee. I'm late. I don't need no more caffeine. You know, on Sundays, which the guys and girls that be here quite often, they all know I don't get much rest on Sunday nights for some reason. I just don't. And I don't on Monday night either. That's the way it is. Oh, somebody's in here by the name of Demonic. Welcome in here, Demonic. Hope you had a good day thus far. Jersey Spartans. Teach your son, absolutely, absolutely. All we do is teach and learn together. And we play. That's the good thing about having kids. It gives you the opportunity to be a kid again without being judged or being labeled weird or strange. Like I can be outside playing in the dirt, and as long as people see passing by and see a kid with me, they just think, oh, what a good father he is, or what, you know, or they might be thinking, oh, that's my nephew or something. If they don't know you, you know. But if you're out there, a grown man out there playing in the dirt with trucks, you kind of look kind of strange. See, people are quick to judge, man. Quick to judge. You know, see, you can experiment with that, but I mean, you wouldn't know what people would really think. I think, as for now, like it's impossible to know what one's thinking. I know one thing, though, the government would sure love to know what we're all thinking, wouldn't they? They're working hard on that technology to spy on us and everything. They've been doing it forever, though. They do. 5-hour energy. I think I've tried a 5-hour energy once and they do not work. It's a waste of money, which there's a lot of things to waste of money though. Have you seen your grocery bill lately? You know my grocery bill. I mean, it's now especially when I got my sister and her kids after she went through a divorce. She and her kids is living with us now. Man, that grocery bill's dire, son. Norma, welcome in, Norma. Do you have to do 30 minutes stop? Yeah, DOT still have drivers do that still. Yeah, it's still mandatory. Well, within the first 8 hours, you got to stop for 30 minutes, Randy. Which I've already done that. I'll drive until, like, you know, if you take it too early, you got to take 2 30-minute breaks. So a lot of times I'll just drive all my 8 hours out right up to the last minute, and I'll stop and get fuel. And as I'm getting fuel, I'm running, you know, I'll get fuel, I'll pull up, park. I'll pull up, park somewhere if it's busy. If it's not busy, I'll just pull up off the fuel island and park right in front of the fuel island. Then I'll just run in, I'll wash my hands, I'll get what I need, get something to snack on, maybe a drink, and then I'll come back out in like 2 or 3 minutes, about 30-minute breaks over, and I just leave. Hey Devin, yeah, I have already done that, Devin. I have already went and got some lot lizards one day down in Miami, Florida. Like a whole bunch of them. I'll have to find the video and turn it into a short so y'all can see that. Which, I mean, I didn't pick them up or nothing. We went and talked to them. We was doing a live stream, and we went and talked to some street corner girls. It was in broad daylight too, like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And they were like, they wasn't really wearing clothes. And I don't know if YouTube let me post that. I mean, the video's still up. I'd have to find out which one it is, though. It might take me a while. And then I just, you know, cut that section out and show it to you. We went and talked to them. I went straight up to them and we started talking. I said, well, I said, my missus wouldn't appreciate that, but I said, she said she would be all right if you dropped. That's what I told him. And I think she thought I was talking in code. And I didn't know register that at the time. And but I was actually being serious. I was like, yeah, you can rub my back. We can't do nothing outside of that. And I was like, how much? You know, she said $300. And that's when, shortly after that's when I realized she thought that I was actually talking in code, wanting something different. And I did not. I got a family, lady. I ain't about that. I ain't about that business. Merry Christmas, Catherine Cotton. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas, Catherine. Mine was a little sad. Oh no, that ain't no good. That's no fun. Thank you, Catherine. Hey, did y'all know that X, you know how people say Xmas? Well, back in the 1st century, they, what's the 1st century? I don't remember which century, but anyway, what they ended up doing for Christmas was like they, you know how Christmas has the word Christ in it? So they took out Christ and they used to have XPMAS. And then somewhere down the line, I think in 1019 or something, they took out the P, and people didn't realize. So back in the 1920s, there was a mass flux of immigration of Jews that came into the country in the 20s, and so they wanted them. They were illiterate. They didn't know how to read, write, nothing. So they wanted them to write their name, so they didn't even know how to write their name. And so they would have them put an X. Well, the Jews registered what the X meant. And so instead of writing an X, they would all intentionally write a zero, an O. Because X meant Jesus Christ. So they wouldn't write an X. So if you didn't know that, now you know. See, I'm telling you, it's all we do. We just teach. We just teach and learn and all kinds of wonderful stuff. Hi from France. Welcome in, France. And all the best wishes to you and your family, Catherine. Happy to see you in here commenting today and hitting that like button. We're on our way to 200 likes. I think it's going to be a while before we ever get to this many likes again. You know, this is a rare thing. We don't the lives never do this good. Like, never. Like, YouTube must be messing with me. Like, oh, we're going to let this guy have a good time today. Sometimes I feel like YouTube oppresses me. Because now, look, I'll do a live maybe tomorrow, or probably, most likely tomorrow too. And it won't do nowhere near as good as today is done. You'll see, you'll come back, you'll drop in like, hey, I subscribed to that Gunner did yesterday. I'm going to drop in and see how he's doing. You'll see 6 people in the live. 8 likes. That's usually how it is. Is that Stephanie back? Yeah, God bless you, Catherine. Road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Look at them pulling people over on that eastbound side, son. Look at them. They are working. Getting that quota before the end of the year, baby. They got a job to do too. Like I say, there's good apples and bad apples everywhere. Happy holidays! I don't like saying happy holidays because there's not multiple holidays in one day. Now, if there was multiple holidays in one day, we're celebrating like 6 holidays in one day, then I would understand why people call it happy holidays. But it's one day, so most people make it plural. I guess because of Thanksgiving Day, but that was last month. I don't know, but you can say what you want. It's your preference, and that's cool with me. I'm kind of like a philosopher, like that one guy said, the German guy that was in here the other day. I just try to understand things. Because I don't want to be illiterate. If I can help it, Still cloudy there. Yeah, it's a little cloudy. I reckon it snowed here yesterday or something. First, bravo. Hi, mailman. I say mailman. Safety. Some people are really serious about safety, and some you can tell they just do it because it's mandatory, and they don't really mean it. Like, if you want to know what I'm talking about, you can just contact Western Express. There's a lot of truck companies out there like that. But them overloading these trucks with all these safety features, it's absurd to me. That's crazy. Maybe a rookie driver does need it, I'm not sure. I think it varies from individual to individual. I don't think it's literally for everyone. Just like people say, oh, them truckers need more training. Well, like, they need to be more specific, because maybe that's true for some individuals, but it ain't true for everyone. Where are you, boss? I'm in the state of misery. That's what these people like to call it. Welcome to misery. I'm happy to be here in your wonderful state of misery. Missouri, yeah. Missouri's the state I got my CDL in. Something a little over $6,000 for my CDL. I paid right out of pocket for it. Point A, K-Town, and point B, Kansas City. I drive somewhere between 700 to 800 miles a day, usually. But about right on the money is about 740, 750 every day. France anytime soon. I don't think anyway. What? Your son sometimes, huh? Is that Catherine? I will if you cash out $10 to Gunner865, because sometimes people, I know what people do on YouTube, and they'll try to get you to say something so they can try and use it in a video of saying this certain name for whatever reason they have it. They'll be going on the lives getting everybody all over the internet trying to say that one word or those two words, and then they'll go make a video of all kinds of different people saying it, and they'll generate revenue eventually, or they try to make a video of it of being shouted out by all these people, and that's what they do. So like, if I'm gonna shout out people like that, you're gonna pay me. But I am guilty for talking about products and stuff, and I don't get paid for that either. I just give my honest opinion about it. That's probably why these people that do go on YouTube and find people to like, you know, promote a product, you know, this is a paid live or whatever, you know, paid video by like Hershey's company or something. That's probably why they don't contact me, because like they would know, like, hey, we're going to pay this guy X amount of money, and he's just going to be really overly truthful, and he's going to dog the crap out of our product if it's crappy. Now, I just give an honest opinion about it. I tell everybody, hey guys, they're offering to pay me whatever, such amount of X amount of money, and I'm going to give you a truthful review on something, you know. Like that salt that I talk about, that I tell you guys to get it and take a little pinch of it every day with a bottle or two of water. I don't get paid to talk about that salt. I don't get paid to talk about the hydrogen bottle of the company out of Canada that I bought it from. What do I transport? Right now, most of the stuff I transport is medical supplies for the, you know, the urgent cares, the hospitals, the cities, all over the country. That's like 95% of everything I haul is medical supply. I mean, everything. If you want to send something that's, where's Sven at? Sven, drop that P.O. box if you're still here. I should have pinned it. I'm gonna pin this the PO box. It's PO Box 310, Tazewell, Tennessee 37879. That's how you can send something, like something physical anyway. But the only thing you can do is you can send something to the PO box, or like if people want to donate, you can donate to support the channel at your Cash App, Gunner865, and that's how you can send something physical or send something to help the channel. You know, that's how you can do it. So you can send, you know, send a dog toy. Oh yeah, Santa Claus. Yeah, Santa Claus. Let me tell you about Santa. St. Nicholas sent a puppy to my house, and I am not pleased. But it'll grow on me, I'm sure. But I'm not pleased. I'm not happy about it. There it is, Catherine. If you got, like, yeah, there it is. Let me pin that. Thank you, Sven. Thank you. Try and pin that there, my friend. Sent a little old puppy to my house. You got me. No. I don't know. I trust my mods. Hey guys, hit the like button. Let's hit 200. We're doing so good. We might as well go for 200 now. So I would really appreciate it. Like, hey, hit the share button or whatever, however you do that. I have no idea, really. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not too tech savvy. And share it to your friends and be like, hey, bro, like this vibe of this dude. This cat's pretty stupid or pretty cool or whatever you want to judge me as. I mean, I am whatever you say I am. Forever and a day. Believe that? I guess everybody's off work. It might be why the live done so good today. Everybody I talk to is like, hey, I'm off work to the 5th. I'm like, what? You're off work to the 5th? How is that even possible? Hey, Pam. Pam says from Kentucky. All right, Pam, I'm from Tennessee, just across the border of Kentucky. In the area down there in southeastern Kentucky, in that eastern Tennessee, and that southwestern part of Virginia, the Appalachia wilderness up there. You know, I was born beside the moonshine still across the river in the mountains where I call home. Well, I guess I'm not alone because there's other drivers, truckers out here. Look, there goes some EMTs. So the truckers, the police, and the medical field, we're all having to go to work. So if you're in the medical field, thank you very much for everything you do. I know you work hard and long hours. And I know it's very stressful, just like a lot of other things, but we're all doing our part and we're doing it as a team. We're all doing it together. We're all in it to win it. Randy Thor, I'm not missing driving on the highway. Yeah, Randy, I hear you. I hear you, buddy. But yeah, if y'all, have to get up right after Christmas, go to work, thank you. Your job is essential. If you're a police officer, thank you. Especially if you do your job right. Some don't. I'm just being real, being honest. It's like trucking. Some do and some don't. It's like medical industry. Some do their job right, some don't. I can't remember the statistics on, I don't know if I can say that word on YouTube. Like a cereal box, but you people that unalive people, but you put the word cereal in front of it. Like, apparently there's a high percentage of that in the surgical field. And I didn't know that for the longest time. And it was pretty high too. It's kind of scary. They're talking about Maybe Dia. I think they're talking about a American Truck Simulator game. A lot of these guys play it. I see this guy playing on YouTube sometimes. I thought I saw him earlier today. I'm like, man, like how do you do that? No, we don't want to hear. I don't want to hear a joke before that. Yeah, a lot of firefighters too, Sven. Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, Lord, firefighters are... Really? I didn't even think of that. That makes sense, though. Just like in the medical industry, it makes sense. That sign right there needs calibrated. It had the blue and red lights going off on it, but the speed limit was 55, and it was at 51. I think they play it on the computer, Dia. Hey, Mike. What is this cereal? Blank, 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 blank. Favorite food cereal? So, yeah, you spelled two different words there. The first one is like a serial number. The second one is like a cereal box. What you're if you're here like seeing this live, this ain't a game. This is real life. I wish it was a game. I wish they'd be like, hang on guys, let me hit pause. I'm gonna go in here and make me a sandwich. But unfortunately, this is real. And I wish I was just some big executive in Anheuser-Busch where I could just sit in the office and play a trucking game. But no, this is my reality. Yeah, Mike Genesis. See, Mike Genesis is in the 8th grade, guys. He's an 8th grader, for goodness sake. And he knew what I was saying. Look at you guys. Mike, you should everybody give Mike Genesis a round of applause. That's great. Now, my apologies, Mike. My apologies. You're growing up so fast, bro. Let's try to keep up with you. Thank you, Chad, for giving him a round of applause. Yeah, time flies. Yeah, it flies whether you're having fun or not, man. It's blowing by. Life is blowing you by. Use it. Use every minute you got, son, because it's only temporary. It's like that song Kenny Chesney made years ago, Don't Blink. I remember when that song came out, man, I was so young, and I was like, yeah, don't blink. And I just felt like, man, I know time's going on, but I didn't think like it would be over so fast. That was like 20 years ago, man. 20 years, like, boom, like, I mean, like a song Bob Seger made, 20 years. Where'd they go? 20 years. I don't know. Yep, I don't either, Bob. I don't either. Man, old Bob Seger, man, he sure liked the late night girls, did he? He made that song on the Rambling Man, he wasn't lying. Hey, Jay. Hey, a car in front of us. That's what kind of car I own. Actually, I own 3 cars. One I bought off a friend of mine. I still ain't got it on the road yet. Guys, we got to try to hit 200 now. We're almost halfway to 200 likes. Y'all gotta please kind of help me. We gotta hit 200 now. That's the goal. The goal was 100. Like, we're doing so good on likes though. We gotta hit 200 today. I would really appreciate it if everybody, you know, all that would anyway, because I know you know, it's people's like, you know, I ain't gonna share this with my friends. You know, if we can hit that 200 like mark, I know there's some people that will share it to folks and tell your friends like, hey, Darlene, hit this like button real quick for this young man. He'd appreciate it. He had to go to work early. He's deserved it. That's all he's asking is a like button. Impressive views and likes. Yeah, this is not a regular occurrence, Sam. You know, this is extremely rare. We don't ever hit, we rarely ever hit like 30 likes, you know, so this made my day right here, man. And like, we're so close to 200 now. Like, I want to hit 200. Like, I'm happy that we hit 100. That's so awesome. That made me happy, man. I'm so glad I chose to do this live today. I never thought I'd do a live and that we'd hit 145 likes. But we're so close to 200. Like, we broke a record, and I don't see that we're going to break this record anytime soon. So we might as well try our best. Because, I mean, it has nothing to do with me doing it. I'm depending on people viewing and hitting the like, sharing it to somebody, telling them asking them to please hit the like. And so that's where the dependence is. And so, like, we won't break. I don't see that we'll break this record. At least I don't even know if we'll break this record next year. I don't think we will. We're at 145 right now. But yeah, this is awesome. I appreciate the likes and the views. Hopefully everybody's hit subscribe too. It'd be awesome. Because next year we just got to get monetized now. We ain't monetized. We're getting very close though. Very close. And I'm excited for that too, because then I can be like, hey guys, we've done it. We're monetized, but we ain't monetized. It's hard. That is hard to do. If anybody's viewing it understands what I'm saying and how it is, how difficult it is to get monetized on YouTube, they know. They're like, yeah, I know what this guy's saying. It's very difficult to get monetized on YouTube. I try. You guys know I've been trying hard for over a year, man. Over a year, been trying to hit that 100 likes, and we just done it today. You know how awesome that is. We've been trying to hit 100 likes for a year, and we just done it today, just out of nowhere, just out of nowhere. And we're doing so good. We got to try to hit that 200, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all hitting that like button, and I really appreciate if you comment, hitting the like, subscribe, and sharing it to your friend, trying to get them to hit the like and subscribe. And that tells me what kind of people have been in here today. That there's been genuine, real good folks. It's got a solid heart. It's got love and care in their heart, man. That shows it. That proves it right here today. That's beautiful. That's beautiful to know that people out there just like me. There's people out there just like me. Yeah, hard work's paying off, yeah. It's making me emotional. I need to cry for a second. I guess the thought of like there's actually good people out there in the world, man. That's what kind of gives you tears of joy, you know. I know I'm not commenting because I'm driving. It's hard to type and drive. Hi, Cheetah. I don't know what this is. Hi, James. Hi, Earl. That's that wiggle wagon. I'm trying to pass this bunch of cars right here, but there's a whole lot of cars in the hammer lane. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These guys are jumping off. That's good. This is a no-fly zone. We just need 50 more likes to hit that 200. If we do that, even if people stop hitting the like button now, I don't see us hitting 150 likes anytime soon again. That'd be awesome if we hit 200. I mean, it was awesome hitting 100. Like, man, how's the driving today? It's actually pretty smooth. I guess a lot of people ain't working until the 5th, so there's not been much traffic on the road today. And maybe this is the last bit of stragglers going home for Christmas. You know, I don't know. Well, there's a tag. That car right there is from Colorado. That little Mazda we're passing right now, that little blue car, it's tagged out of Colorado. So they're obviously probably on their way home. Oh, they don't like the truck trying to pass them. They're gassing them. go to Colorado. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I ain't been there in a while. Alright, we hit 152. Let's hit that 200. Yeah. We got a goal inside of a goal. Hello, Sharon. Robin, Ohio. Good luck. Robin, Ohio. Good all the way around. That's good all the way around. Yeah, it is, James. It is. Mylan said hi. Hi, Mylan. Appreciate y'all being here today. Hope y'all had a good Christmas. Hope the last few days of the year's going to be a blessing for you. You know, if it's rough, I think that's what I was created for, is to put some pep in your step. Try to cheer you up if you can. Because you think you're alone and nobody loves you. I love you, even though I ain't met you. But hopefully one day I can. I know it's impossible to meet everybody, you know. I've actually only met one subscriber, and that was it one, or did we meet another one somewhere? No, we didn't. That was somebody that I met by accident. I met one subscriber in Miami, Florida, and I ain't never seen him on a live since. I don't know. I hope he's all right. He brought me food too. He like drove out of his way. Him and his old lady is having a baby, and he was on a live one day and started talking. And he's like, "I'm in Miami." I was like, "I'm headed to Miami." I told him where, and he's like, "Hey, I'm at the doctor's office with my girl. You know, they were having a baby." And he's like, "Just stay there, and I get home, you know, I'll come see you." And he's like, "What kind of food you want?" He said something he was getting, chicken or steak. And I said steak, and he said, well, he brought it to me, and it was chicken. He said that it would have been a long wait for steak. So I was like, yeah, chicken's fine too, you know. He got in the truck with me. He sat over in the passenger seat. I sat right here and ate while we done a live. It was pretty cool. Hi from Kentucky. Kentucky Bourbon Girl. Whereabouts you at, Kentucky? I just live across the state line of Kentucky. I live across the state line of Virginia too. I live in Tennessee, because I'm an old Tennessean. I was born across the river in the mountains beside a moonshine stick. That's where I call home. Hi from Kenya. Welcome in, Kenya. Appreciate you being here. Hit that like button. We're going to hit 200 today. I just believe it. If you believe, you can achieve. Country roads take me home. Tennessee. Mountain Mama. Richmond area, okay, yeah, you up there, yeah. Yeah, it's I don't remember that expressway or something that goes around Richmond. Like exit 91 or something. Comes out at like 96 or something, I don't know. There's a school, EKU's in there. Walmart down by EKU, past EKU. That is a busy little town, is Richmond, Kentucky now. From Brazil, get a bunch of Brazilians in here. Joe, welcome in, Joe. So tell me, what are we watching? I think it's kind of self-explanatory, Larry. Respectfully, my friend, respectfully. This is American Truck Simulator. I'm gonna hit pause real quick. I'm gonna make a sandwich. Oh wait, it don't pause. I'm gonna have to just let it play while I'm gonna make a sandwich real quick. Be safe, brother. Yes, sir. James, if you don't mind, hit the like and subscribe button. Come hang out sometime. You can fit right in, my friend. It says, Larry, we're here watching a trucker make a living. Yeah, I support a family, you know. I got kids too. Just the father and husband. Just trying to make a living, working hard to get to heaven where I come from. Roanoke. I was just up there around Roanoke. Back about the beginning of this month, I picked up some Christmas trees up there. What's the name of that place? Good people, man. The owner, I spoke to him. Man, there's a farm up in that area. They grow Christmas trees. Sell them to Costco, Home Depot. I mean, it's a well-known name too. I just can't think of the name of it now. Zils. I can't pronounce Portuguese. Did you know, especially like if the majority of people's Americans, or if you're not, you know, if you're not an American, like you're from Europe or something, you may not even know this, you know, but mainly it would make sense that more Americans would know it than people in England, you know, that in South America, every country in South America speaks Spanish, but only one. And that one country that does not speak Spanish in South America is Brazil. And they speak Portuguese. My country is the United States of America. Hi from Newport News. Hey, my sister, little sister's up there, and I think around Newport News. She's in the Navy up there. She's I don't remember what battleship she's on up there. United States of America is my country. I am a real American. Fight for the rights of oh man. I was a kid worked W900, 18 speed. Hello, I don't speak Korean either. Should a car driver know to help truckers? Okay, one important thing you should know. I got a perfect example of this too on my channel on the shorts, but luckily nobody was near me when this happened. So if you just go to pass the truck, if you want the driver to see you, really all you gotta do is be back there in that left lane. If you're trying to pass me a little, you know, off of my trailer, never linger beside a truck. And just kind of flash your lights a little bit and let him know. He may not see you, and that way you'll get his attention. You may be able to see him in his mirror looking at you. And because if you can see his mirrors, he can see you. But if you go to pass it, if you need to get on it a little bit to pass it, do that. Because if he blows out a steer tire, he's going to come over right on top of it. And there's nothing he can do about it. So if you go to pass it, always have an escape plan, because if he blows a steer, whichever one that blows out, the passenger or the driver's side steer tire, it's the ones in the front. Whichever one blows out, he's automatically going that way, and there's nothing he can do about it. So I'm looking out for your safety. Pass the truck, pass it. Don't linger beside it. That is not safe. That's one thing you do. Use your turn signal. Try to give a little bit of space before you cut in front of you. You know, like that truck right there wanted to come in front of me right now. Hit your turn signal, and if you want to wait, I'll flash my lights at you, let you know, yeah, come on over. But he's not going to do that. I'll give you an example of it. But, you know, somebody will eventually. From Brazil, so you speak Portuguese. All right, Antonio, welcome in, Antonio. What do I think about 81 in VA? I like 81 in Virginia. I do like it. I don't mind it. Trucker in Kenya, Joe. ZWL, let's try to set up. And Estes messed up my momentum right here. We're going way under the speed limit now. Way. Oh, look at that car flipped over there. Look at that. Goodness. Did y'all see that? Come on, y'all. Let's hit the 200 likes. Oh, where am I headed, Jeffrey? I am headed to Kansas City. We getting there. About 100 miles to go, something like that. We're doing good on time, real good. One year with no kids going out west, we visited Iowa 80. Yeah, I've been to Iowa 80 a lot. I used to do flatbed. I went to Iowa a bunch of times, and then I'd take Iowa out, go through Iowa going out west. I like traveling Interstate 80. I actually like 92, and, especially when you get out to west North Dakota. You come into Montana. I like it up through there. If I ever got rich, like rich enough to do it, you know, like $5 million or something, I'd buy me a house in Montana, and I would go visit and stay there in the winter time. And then I'd probably come leave after the new year or something. But yeah, if I was ever rich enough, that's what I would do. I would absolutely buy me a place in Montana, visit in the winter time for the Thanksgiving and Christmas, leave after the new year. Go back to my home state in Tennessee. If you ain't never been to Montana, like, it's beautiful. Like, just drive across the state. If you ever could, you know, fly up to Bismarck, North Dakota, small airport, and then just drive west from there. Then get to Spokane, get on a plane, and fly back home. Yeah, this is the United States. Yeah. Enjoy listening to Safe Travels. Happy New Year, my friend Mark. God bless you, brother. Plains Potty says garbage truck. Man, if this is a garbage truck, I'd be home real soon, I'd say. Garbage would have been picked up. I'd be sitting at the house, probably yakking at some kids. Pick them toys up. Anywhere between like a minor nightmare to a severe nightmare. And you don't want to be out there when it happens. Okay, I don't know who that is. Some people got some wild names. I got a wild name too. My name's Gunner. Had somebody the other day, you know, when you go anywhere now, they're like, you order something, they're like, what's your name? And I'll go, Gunner. I said that the other day, last week, as a matter of fact. And he's like, what's your name? I said, Gunner. And he goes, well, that's unique. Hey, it's been a while since I heard such a unique name like that. And I was like, yeah, that's my name. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I will stream all day. And sometimes I'll stream twice a day. Sometimes I stream, most of the time I stream twice a day. I'll stream. But usually if it like the live does real, like this is the best live I've ever seen, I've ever done right here. You're with us. So far we've made history today with live streaming. I ain't never had a live do this well. But so you witness history. We all have today. So and that's awesome. I'm happy for everyone that's came in. I'm real happy for everybody. Hit that like button. Thank you very much. Happy for the people that's hanging out and listening. Hitting that subscribe button. Whatever it is you was doing. Happy you're here today. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when spin comes for you? Spin's the sheriff today. He's been on it. He's been putting everybody in YouTube jail. Showing no mercy, Spin. So if we could just get 40 more likes, you know, we make it 200 likes, man. That'd be sweet. I'd have to do something then, like we'd have to figure something out what we can do for everybody. Or at least for some people. We'd have to take like a money pot up, draw names, and everybody get a little bit of money or something. I have no idea. I'd like to turn this channel into like some podcast thing or something. Because I'm always wanting to learn. So I share things with you all share things back with me. We're always learning together. Did anybody ever answer the trivia question today? What was the capital of Missouri? Did anybody ever do that? I didn't see it. That'd be cool if you two paid moderators. Yeah, I mean, I guess that would be pretty cool because, I mean, it'd be easy money. I'll tell you what, I ain't made no money directly from YouTube. Ever so often, it's been a while now, ever so often somebody will cash at me $5, $10. And that's been a while since anybody's done that. We had, I remember that one, I don't remember his name now, we had that guy cashed at like $15 because he wanted some pizza, he wanted to get him some food. Remember when we done that, Sven? When was that? Back in sometime in October, early November. I can't remember his name now. I've not seen him since. Which is, I guess it's a good thing that I don't remember his name on YouTube anyway, because I do my best to not let my left hand know what my right hand's doing. If you know what I mean. No need for caps. Oh, no. Yeah, I guess either it was St. Louis or Kansas City. No, it's not either one of those, man. Yeah, the capital of Missouri is not St. Louis and it's not Kansas City. I mean, but at least you named some cities in the state, though. Which Kansas City is in both states. It's in Missouri and it's in Kansas. St. Louis is too. It's in you got St. Louis, Missouri. Then you got East St. Louis, Illinois. But if I mean somebody knows the capital of Missouri. You got to. Well, if nobody wants to say it, I'll tell you. We don't play much trivia anymore, you know it? Well, the capital of Missouri is Jefferson City. Which is back the other way. school they got. It's pretty good. It's like with New York, the state of New York's fan, people often think the capital of New York is New York City. But it ain't. Because anytime you say New York, people instantly think of New York City. Which, I mean, it's easy to do that. That's all you ever see about the state of New York, is New York City. And in the wintertime, all you hear about in New York's Buffalo. But the capital of New York is Albany. It's just north of New York City, about an hour and a half, something like that. Last time I was in Albany, I was in a hotel with a colleague of mine. We always had our own rooms. So one morning I knew there was a store down the road. And I wanted to go get something. I wanted to roam around downtown Albany for a second anyway, so I took off walking. Well, when I came back, the hotel was on fire. And nobody was around. I was like, what is going on here? Then it occurred to me that I heard sirens, and I thought, wait a minute. I'm the only one here. That's correct, Anthony. The capital of New York is Albany. Capital Missouri State, Jefferson City, that is correct. Oh, yeah. These must be the cars that wiped out yesterday from the snow. There's one sitting here in the median. I'll stay in the left lane so we can see it. What do I dislike about TikTok? I can't say that I like it or dislike it because I don't really use it. I plan on it eventually. But I guess what I really don't like about it, if there's something you really want an answer, I don't like that it is owned by Binance, and that's a Chinese company, and they're communists, and they're we're all, well, our governments are adversaries, our people are not adversaries, and that's the only thing I don't like about it. I don't like the Chinese Communist Party. They spy on us too. Our own government does it to us as well. So and all he did was expose that the TSA and NSA was spying on the American people through their computer cameras, their phones, everything, listening to their conversations, their smart TVs, everything. That's all he did, was just tell the truth, and the American government went after him. And he fled to Russia, and Russia granted him citizenship just a couple of years ago. But he's not allowed back in the United States. Now, the only hope the American government has to ever get him Vladimir Putin sending the KGB over and did it, and then sending him back. But you know, for some reason we've been taught to hate these other peoples in these other countries, and you know, it's like all the average people, you, me, the average Russians that just want to take care of their families. They don't have a problem with us, and the majority of us don't really have a problem with them. They, you know, I don't, as far as I'm aware of, no normal Russian ever affected my family. I ain't got no reason to hate the Russians. I ain't got no. I mean, I don't know how the Russians treat their people. I mean, I know they don't have, you know, the types of freedoms we have. But, you know, it's a different country, a different government. You know, they rule with socialism and communism. Just a different type of government. So I reckon there's like peace talks going on now. I reckon President Trump just had a meeting in Mar-a-Lago with Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, just yesterday, I believe. And so I guess they're coming to agreements. These countries are all coming to agreements. I 100% agree with you know, certain points of you know, whatever these points that they're calling are, and which I'm sure, you know, Russia is going to be involved in that, you know, because Russia, both sides have lost a lot of people in that conflict, but the Russians have not suffered the number of men lost like the Ukrainians have. I mean, it's a different proportion by far. And so, really, I think Russia's going to most likely come out on top because the Donbass region, which is eastern Ukraine, both sides really want that region of Ukraine simply because of the minerals involved in that area of Ukraine. But Russia has like basically conquered that section of Ukraine, the Donbass region. So they're going to, most likely, I mean, I think they're going to annex that, and it's going to go to Russia. They're going to come to terms, and the conflict will end. But you ain't going to have both sides. You can't, it's just how the world works. You're not going to have these governments like come out with losing their people by big numbers, you know, hundreds of thousands, and like just end the war with like, okay, gaining nothing. It doesn't happen that way. But anyway, I don't know. I think we got into that. Just talking about what I don't like about TikTok. I get into all this stuff. Yeah, maybe. We don't really know. We'll know when, like, the end of the conflict is over. We'll know a lot then, because we'll know who made gains and who made losses, you know. But I mean, Russia's took over the eastern Donbass region of Ukraine, so they definitely control that area. So they pushed out the Ukrainians in the Donbass region. But yeah, they've lost a lot of men, but you know, I think the world knows that, I mean, if they're not lying, you know, even if they are, like, I don't know. I have no idea, because I'm not there. I'm not in the Russian government or the Ukrainian government. The Ukrainians are known to be corrupted. This is nothing new to the world. So is the Russians. But the Russians had the second best military in the world behind the United States. But those FPV drones, you know, they both sides have found those real handy, and they both used them effectively. So I mean, that's a different type of conflict. Like, that is for modern time, that is the most modern conflict that we've seen thus far since World War II. So I mean, the world is learning a lot from that conflict. So like, new technology from the western side of the world, you know, they can use, they'll send the Ukrainians new stuff to test it out, and it tells the Western countries, you know, the Allied countries, basically, a lot about how effective new equipment is. Like, okay, like, say in America, we got some new weapon. It's like, here, Zelensky, here, we'll say you sign this $10 billion deal or whatever, you know, like, here, test this out. It's like a lease agreement, like we did with Stalin during World War II. We done a lease agreement with Stalin, communists, and had a lease agreement with Stalin to send him U.S. equipment to fight the Germans. So it's so funny how these countries like America and Russia, oh, we don't like each other, we're enemies, we're adversaries, blah, 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 blah. But, well, we were allies with Russia during World War II. We gave them American equipment. They were riding horseback. We sent them trucks to load up with infantry and zoom, you know. We're in Missouri. And then right after all that was said and done, you know, they don't talk about it no more. They say, oh, we're back to hating the Russians, and the Russians are back to hating the Americans. For what? For what? That sounds pretty ignorant to me. You know, let me tell you something. Ignorance is the most expensive thing you will own in this world. Let me say that again. Ignorance is the most expensive thing you will own in this world. Like I say, we are all victims of only three things. Well, at least you want to try to teach people, especially kids, like, you're only allowed to be a victim to three things. One of those three things is you are a victim of your own laziness. Number two, You are a victim of your own ignorance. Number 3, you are a victim of your own poor decisions. And that's what I teach my kids, is that's the only 3 things you're allowed to be a victim of. And you better learn from them and learn from them fast. Because the world takes as much out as you can, as quickly as you can. Hello from Ireland. Hey, Ireland. I have 2 kids. I have a son and a daughter. But right now I got a total of 5. I got my sister's kids. She just went through a divorce and all at the house. So if anybody is looking for a girlfriend, I feel like I just joined a church service. I mean, how? Like, we're talking about conflicts in the world right now. We talk a little bit about a lot of things. But I was just giving advice right there. Now, that's all that was. I don't think I've ever heard that in the church service before. Ginger said, I'll pawn my hubby out. You'll pawn him out? You'll pawn him out? I'll just have to give him my sister's number. If anybody needs a girlfriend, they don't care about, having some kids. You're gonna pawn her hubby out. Good trip, my friend. Thank you. Leave that last part out, not patient with kids. We'll just leave that part out. Like, what's that in Forrest Gump, where his mama said, little white lie never hurt nobody? We're doing fantastic. This is like the best YouTube day we've ever had. We've hit 173 likes. Our goal was 100. That's been our goal for 1 year since we've been doing YouTube, and we just done it today. So that had made my year right there. That made it all worth it. And we hit 173, and now it's like, man, we're getting so far, we might as well hit 200. And I know it'd be a long time before we hit this many likes again. So guys, I am grateful. I am very grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. I hope and pray that whether you're a believer or not, I'm not judging you, don't judge me. I'm a realist. I hope and pray that y'all are here on my journey. I do other videos outside of the truck, and sometimes sit at the house, talk to you, whatever, whatever it might be. I might be hiking or something, I don't know. But I hope I get to see y'all back again whenever we do this. But I'm gonna keep this live going, and we're gonna talk some more. But I'm grateful. thankful, and I'm very thankful for each and every one of you. Even people that's just been hanging out listening, ain't even hit the like button. Ain't even commented. Glad you got to be, me too, Ginger. I am glad. I really, truthfully am. I hope you hit the subscribe button, Ginger. You get to come hang out with us sometime. I usually do like 2 lives a day, Monday through Thursday. Sometimes I miss a day, sometimes I miss a couple days. So I usually do a live in the morning. I'll keep it going for a while if we're doing good or we got plenty of things to talk about. Talk about a little bit of everything over here, not one particular thing. We have multiple topic conversations throughout the live. It ain't one thing. You know how you go through the lives and you see people talking one little thing after it, like just that one little subject, like Democrats, Republicans, like, man, give it a break. We want real entertainment. I want real entertainment. I don't know about you. I don't want to go watch some Democrat talk about Republicans. I don't want to go watch some Republican talk about Democrats or about politics all the time. I want to be entertained. Like when you go to see a movie and you're watching it, you're like, oh, it's a pretty good movie. And all of a sudden, out of left field, they throw politics in it. And it's like, oh man, it's like just I'll go to watch a movie to escape all this political correctness garbage. Sometimes for people, politics don't evolve around our lives. But in a way, politics kind of does evolve around my life because I drive a truck and this is federal, so all roads lead to politicians. That's about as much as I can say about that. Ginger says, for sure, I'll be back to church service. I would rather talk about food everybody. Oh yeah, we talk about food. I'll be grilling at the house like during the summer. I done a lot of grilling videos over the summer while, I'll be sitting out there drinking some beer and I'll be grilling steaks and lobster and all kinds of stuff out there. So yeah, this is not just trucking, my YouTube channel is a little bit of everything. It's whatever Gunner's doing. So the name should be changed. It should be like whatever Gunner's doing YouTube channel. Because one day I'll be grilling. Or I'll work on a car. Most of the time, I'm always in this truck, at least 4 days a week. I usually work Monday through Thursday. That's it. Sometimes on Sunday, sometimes on Friday. Generally, I only work 4 days a week, so that's mainly where the lives are because this is where I am throughout the entire day, today and tomorrow. Way back in the day, back in like 1902, how they worked back in 1880. Gosh almighty. Barely made any money. Kids, man, like 3 years old, 6 years old, out working in coal mines, man. That's crazy. y'all are we alright. Y'all talking about pain. I don't like pain. I'm in my prime, so I don't really feel pain too much. I mean, my body aches. I mean, a little bit more than it used to. Yeah. That's about it. You know, I ain't a robot. Yeah, right, Clarence. I like that. That's what happens in the chat. Is the people and the guys, the women and men chat between each other. Yeah, you don't have to chat with me constantly. You ain't got to chat with me at all. You can start a conversation with people in chat. I like that. I like that you said that. That's what it's about. Like, we're all together here, you know? It's not just about me, it's about whatever the chat's got going on, too. That's the way I see it. It's like a little tight group of friends, man, on this channel, man. When I first started YouTube, I never thought it'd ever be like this. I never did. I never thought. I mean, I was surprised. I'm glad it is. I'm glad it is like this. Chris has got to go. Stay blessed. I'm subbing. I appreciate that, Chris. Thank you very much. We'll see you again in here. All right. Yeah, we'll safe journey. See you home, boss man. It's like this. I appreciate it. Hey, it's been a pleasure to meet you guys too, girls. I really appreciate y'all being here, hitting that like button. We are 19 likes away from 200. We gotta hit the 200 mark now. Come on. It is about building a community, yeah. That is correct. That's exactly it. Yes, some have more pain than others. They say like health-wise, like that. Usually with health, like the problems start occurring when, you know, around and after the age of 40. Probably about 50 miles. You're also a driver, Jeffrey? St. Joseph, Missouri. Just look at that city. I don't know. Yeah, I'm about 50 miles away. Talk a lot of health on here. ain't gotta leave the house. You're like, I wonder what it's like to drive across Missouri. All you gotta do is jump on this line and look, we're driving across Missouri. So you just sit on the couch, kick back, relaxing, the lazy boy recliner. I either get to my destination or my battery doesn't make it. We're just 16 blocks away from 200. Please help me get 200. It's so awesome. It's straight awesome. I thought 100 made my day. Like, man, 184 right now. To hit 200, I know it'll be all of next year before we hit this big box again. You guys ever have a chance to go to Rosedale Barbecue? Southwest Boulevard. That's the best barbecue joint I know of in Kansas City besides at home. Right, yeah. I like that, Clarence. And you said besides at home. Most people leave that part out because all the food at home is always better than any place you can get food at. And it's cheaper. If you just go to the store, buy it, take it home, cook it, it's better and it's cheaper. Might have a little bit of a mess to clean up afterwards, but that ain't no big deal, especially if you grill it like I did. Your husband just brought back home a space heater. And space heaters nowadays like $250. But if I ever get back in the flatbed in the winter time, I'm buying a space heater. I'm gonna carry it with me. And if I gotta chain up and stuff outside like that, in like negative 40-degree weather, I'm gonna have that space heater out there with me. You'll be seeing me out there live with a space heater chaining and strapping down a load. The Lazy Boy recliner. I'm sure you can probably purchase one in Norway. There might be something in Norway. You can order it online, I'm sure. It might cost you a little bit more money, but my dad had one in the market. Yeah, they're like the best recliners you can have is those Lazy Boy recliners. Without a shadow of a doubt, the best. Unless you're like super rich and you can afford something way better or something, you know. But most people ain't. You know, we're not the top 1%. We're not even the top 10%. There might be somebody watching this, you know. Congratulations to you if you got it like that. Yeah, they make good. They actually make those chairs right there where I'm at, Sven, where my P.O. box is there in Tazewell. That's where they make them at. Hello, brother. Hello, Will. Stay safe, absolutely. I appreciate it if we can hit 200 likes, y'all. It'd be awesome. I hope we're doing better now. I hate to hear somebody break their back. Oh, wow. We broke their back. Sucks. I know somebody, a friend of mine's dad. I mean, this has been years ago now. He used to like install double wide trailers and put them together and stuff. Well, one day something happened and the trailer fell on him, and his upper body, his head and his upper body went between his legs, and the trailer sat on him, broke his back. He lived, but it broke his back for sure. right there where my P.O. box is, right there in Tazewell, Tennessee. That's where they manufacture them at. It's a private company. They got their own trucks and everything. They manufacture their own product, and then they ship it with their own trucks. It's a private fleet. I could probably drive for them. I got a really good record, but they probably would not let me do YouTube where they are a private fleet. Get 10 more likes, y'all. We hit 200. I'd appreciate it. 15 people just slap that like button. Don't tap that screen. Click, click. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, if you gotta sit in the chair all day, you wanna have a good seat. You wanna have a good bed too. You want a big thick bed to put back there. Let's hit 200 likes real quick. It's hard to get likes, I'm telling you. Just 14 likes, you think it's easy, it's not. I've never had this many likes right here, but we're so close to 200, I want to hit 200. That's the goal. Because I know it, I highly doubt. I don't like speaking like this, but I don't think we'll get to this many likes anytime soon again. I've just been doing YouTube a little over a year, and this is the most likes I've ever seen. Mainly I only hit like 20 likes each live I do, and sometimes not even 20. So you can sort of imagine how grateful and thankful I am to hit the likes we got. Positive. Absolutely, Ginger. Everybody that's been on a subscriber on my channel for a while, since I've been doing YouTube for a year now, they can probably tell you that Gunner's probably pretty positive. At least I believe they can say that. I do a live, I'm outgoing, positive. I just speak a lot about education. We teach each other things. We have casual conversation. We do our best to stay out of politics. Sometimes topics go towards politics, and we discuss it very little and we move on. Gotta do what you gotta do, because Mr. DOT don't play nice, ain't that right? Because we're coming up to it now. Coming up to the chicken house. He's at the chicken house now. Let's see if we get by. This is the last chicken house. Oh God, a trucker, yeah, he was broke down, he was getting towed, the chicken house is locked up. Chicken house is locked up, my friends. heard Texas is starting to use adjustable speed limits now? No, I ain't heard about that. Boo, I want to be a truck driver, the real Jordan. Does I say Jordan? Jordan? You want to be a trucker? It's really easy to get into. You might, depending on where you live at, you might not even have to go nowhere. And like if you had to travel somewhere, you could take yourself. But if you couldn't, the company will absolutely get you there. They'll buy you a bus ticket. They will not buy you a plane ticket. If it's not too far and you've got a vehicle that somebody doesn't use, I would drive myself if you had the money. You're in Canada? Okay, well I'm sure Canada should be pretty easy to get your CDL. But in Canada, I think you have to have a passport, because a lot of the Canadian trucks come down here into the States because freight is more plentiful. Oh, you're in Quebec? Okay. Well, in Canada, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I wanted to try to with my health. I guarantee you I would not pass the DOT physical. Yeah. Yeah, some people have to do a DOT physical once a year, and some have to do it every 2 years. I have to do it every 2 years. Actually, I think I'm due this coming summer. Yeah, it's coming. I need to check my physical. I think it expires in June, so I'll have to get it done in like April or something. Get a new physical. I have to do it every 2 years. Yeah, these companies will pay for it. Will pay, they'll pay for you to get your CDL. But there's obviously a catch to it. You've got to sign a contract with most of these companies for 1 year, and they will pay for it as long as you're working for them. But after that 1 year contract is over, your debts won't be paid. So what they do is persuade people into signing another year contract, and then that's how they get them another year. But you can leave and then pay for it yourself, the rest of it out of your own pocket. I've paid for all of mine. I was like, I ain't doing this garbage. I don't like them big companies, brother. Everybody knows I don't like the big companies. It ain't my cup of tea. And they don't negotiate, and neither do I. Like, I got what I want, and they got what they want, and they're not willing to give me what I deserve, therefore they can't hire me. Because they're all about, well, put in your application. I'm like, no, if I put my application in, that means I'm going to work for you. I'm not going to put in an application and then decide I'm not working for you. And trucking, it's a cutthroat industry. It really is. No, as a beginner driver, rookie driver, you can't be picky. You gotta deal with that first year. Unlike me, I got lucky out of the gate. I got real lucky. I didn't have to do this mega carrier stuff. I met this Amish guy, and I got real lucky. He paid me real good. I had like no experience. And this Amish fella just gave me a truck and the keys, said, here it is, take this load to Hagerstown, Pennsylvania, and that's what I did. Or Allentown. Oh, come on, y'all, we're so close to hitting 200 likes. Somebody just, I think they unlocked it. That hurt my feelings. We're so close to 200 likes. Hey, what's up? To Kansas City, we're about to come into Kansas City. We in Odessa. We're coming into Bait City. We're about to Kansas City, so I'd really appreciate if everybody gets to 200 likes real quick, man. Ladies and gentlemen, that would be awesome. That'd be the best way to end the live, the first live since last Tuesday. Is hit 200 likes. We've never hit this many. We're so close to 200. So close, but yet so far. You think it's easy just to get the little bit of likes I need to hit 200? It's not easy. It is not easy. It took me, ever since I started YouTube, to get as many likes as I've got right now. And I've just been doing YouTube a little over a year. And I've never, had this many likes before. So I'm really grateful. So all we need is 11 more and we'll hit that 200 mark. My battery's at 24% and we're almost to our destination. So that would be a wonderful way to end 2025, is to hit 200 likes, because we are so close. Hi, new people. What did I say? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's easy to see on Canada. I saw a documentary on that in I think Vancouver or somewhere out in that area, out west Canada, that they were like just handing out CDLs to people. I was like, wow. Makes you miss home watching the stream today because I'm from St. Joseph, Kansas City. Oh yeah. All viewers jacked up on Mountain Dew. I'll keep hitting like, yeah, everybody just chugged a Mountain Dew bottle and hit the like button. We're so close to 200, guys and girls, or men and women. We're at 23% battery life. We're almost to our destination. We hit 192. We just need 8 more. 8 more. Not sure about Canada, but some junior college. Yeah, some colleges do that too, yeah. At least I know they do that here in the States. I don't know how they do it in Canada. I heard that U.S. Express was laying off people, but only in the corporate office. It wasn't drivers, allegedly. But yeah, I believe that though. They don't lay drivers off unless the company goes bankrupt. Like Zeldelon, I think that's how you say their name, Zeldelon or something. Their company went under, son. It shut completely down. Sold all their equipment. Everybody had to go. Yeah, you showed 193? Yep, it is. It's 193. So what it is, if you're seeing 194, the actual number the accurate number is actually 193 if you're seeing 194. So really, it has to hit 201 for it to actually be on your end. It'll say 201, and then on my end, it'll show 200. So 6 more, and we've made it. I would really appreciate it. I'm thankful for everyone that, you know, whatever age you are, whatever gender you are, I appreciate you hitting that like button for me and trying to help me hit 200. I am thankful, and I hope you hit the subscribe button too, and we can all get to know each other over the next new year. That would be fantastic. That would be. I just love meeting people. Even though like it's on YouTube, but occasionally I do get to get out and meet subscribers out here. It's awesome. You added me, Julie. I appreciate that. What you doing? Where are you traveling to? I'm traveling to Kansas City, trucking it out westbound from K-Town. Checked out of K-Town this morning, headed out to Kansas City. I don't know what they call Kansas City. We hit 197. Come on, y'all. I appreciate you. You all are the absolute best I have ever seen. Like hitting the like buttons, all these new people chatting, hopefully everybody's hit subscribe. So it's kind of funny. It looks nice where you are. Yeah, it's beautiful out here. It's a little bit cold. It's 25 degrees. So it's kind of funny. Like you'll have like doing a YouTube live or something. Like it'll say at the end of the live when the live ends, it'll say like, oh, you had 17,000 views and you had 20 subscribers. Like, wow, you know. That's just an example, you know. That's what happens. But yeah, we're at 197 right now. So we need 3 more, just 3 more. 3 more likes, we hit 200. Come on, baby. It's only 66. Yuma, Arizona. Oh yeah, I ain't been to Arizona in a while. Hello. Got a Ukrainian or Russian, Romanian in here. So close we can do it. We can do it, Ginger. We can. We can hit 200, 199. Let's go. One more. One more like, we hit 200. Then we can stop hitting the like. So you're probably seeing 200 right now, but the accurate number is 199. If you're seeing 199, that probably means you haven't liked it. Come on, one more like. One more. So close, but yet so far. That could never be more true. Awesome. Yeah, it's actually 199. We need one more. Just one more. We just need one more like to hit 200. If you're seeing 200, it's actually 199. It's 200. Toot toot, baby. Thank you. 201, thank you so much. That's awesome. That is freaking awesome. Yeah, we got it. God bless you. Thank you so much, y'all. Y'all have been awesome today, man. Congratulations. Glad to help. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Julie. See Julie? Yeah. You guys are awesome, man. Straight awesome. You know, it is awesome when you've had a goal of hitting 100 likes ever since you started YouTube over a year ago, and then just out of the blue on just one particular day when you never even thought, you know, you'd ever hit 100, and you finally hit 100, and then you're so happy about that, and then it goes beyond 100 and it goes past 200. That is amazing. To me, that was a miracle. Today's been a miracle. And getting to talk to new folks, man, and getting 200 likes, I need to get in the right lane. I don't want to be on that barrier. Not today. This car's going super slow. It's all right. You are blessed today. I am, Ginger. Thank you. It's all thanks to you and everyone else. I mean, I can't, you know, give thanks to me. It's not me. It's all of you. You know, and I'm thankful. You know, all glory be to God. Where am I? I'm in, I'm coming in, I think, Coldwater or something, Green Valley, Buckner. About to come into Kansas City. We'll be passing the Kansas City Royals Stadium and the Kansas City Chiefs Stadium. But I don't know how much battery I got. I'm at 19%. Might be, it should be. We should be able to make it to see it. The Chiefs Stadium is kind of on the other side. The Royal Stadium is right beside the interstate, and the Chiefs Stadium is directly behind it. I've been to the Royal Stadium. I don't know if I showed you all a picture of me at the Royal Stadium. I don't think there is a picture of me. I think I just took a picture of the field or something. I don't remember. I've been to the Royal Stadium, and I've been to Coors Field in Denver. I've been to the Tampa Bay Rays Stadium. I've been to the Cincinnati Reds Stadium. I've been to the Indianapolis Colts Stadium. A bunch of other ones. I'm headed directly west. I'm west of Kansas City. We're coming into Kansas City now. Well, here really soon. Across the tracks, are they? I heard the Nissan Stadium in Nashville, the Tennessee Titans are getting a new stadium. It's going to, I'm assuming it's going to be enclosed because, you know, the Tennessee heat is pretty hot, and the Nissan Stadium is an open stadium. And it's been there for a long time, so they're actually due for a new stadium. I'm going to try to go. I think it's going to be ready for the season of 2026. And I'm going to try to go to the Tennessee Titans game, just check out the new stadium. And we'll be there, hopefully. And I can show you all as well. So it's going to be brand new. And I'm going to try to go to the first whatever game they got and go check it out. Oh, did Melissa say something? I'm back. He's in Pennsylvania. Getting bad. Yeah, I hope you're saying the sun's okay, Melissa. 435 here in a minute. Going to exit 57 by the Flying J and the Blue Bacon. Hopefully I can keep my battery going. I don't have a charger. It's in my bag back there that'll reach my battery, so. But we should make it. We're 17%. Should make it so you can see it. Yes, ma'am, listen. We're here for each other, listen. Let the likes keep climbing, Ginger. Yeah, we're at 209, wow. Morning. Everybody's in here helping us out today. It's nice to see people lending their hand out, just, you know, hitting that like button. I'm grateful for all 209 people that hit the like button, all the people that's been in the live today, all the people that's commented, all the people that subscribed. I'm grateful. Yeah, you know, none of this is possible without people in your lives and talking to you and stuff, you know. Because if nobody was ever in it, like, it's like, what are you doing for? You know? That's actually how it was in the beginning. Like, I'd do a live and like nobody was ever in it. It was pretty amazing. Like, wow. And this went on forever. I even liked on my alternative account. Oh, you got an alternative account? Okay. I know I used to call corn blue. Oh, yeah? Oh, did you? Look, big elevators there. Huh. Spin's cheap. Yeah. Yeah, spin's cheap. Stuff sticks. I bet it does. There's that pretty black truck yellow. You don't see it that way. I was only talking to her, honey. I wasn't cheating. I mean, I just gave her my phone number so we can talk. That ain't funny. They put it in dog food, yeah. Yeah, they did something like that in Indiana. I lived in Indiana for a while, about 11, 12 years, something like that. And they made dog food, and that dog food place, and they bring loads of chickens in. So when the dog food says it's got like real chicken in it, it does. And that when you go near that dog food plant, it just stunk so bad. But after you had to pass it all the time, you kind of got used to it. But some days, the stench was worse than other days. Participants getting along all the time. Oh yeah, yeah. It's like I think my channel is like everybody tends to get along pretty good. I don't really see any animosity in my lives or anything ever. Maybe I just send good energy, good vibes. I try to. Like every live I do, I try to send motivation, positivity. You know, to help people out that might be, just like having a hard day, just hanging out listening, like, man, might say something like, give them a little encouragement, made them feel better. Somebody might be already having a good day. I guess, who knows? I don't know. I'm just on the other side of the screen here. There's the Mavericks basketball stadium right there. Kansas City Mavericks basketball stadium. That's it right there. Sitting down on some dirt. But it's real tiring, but if you go in there, it's probably pretty big. It's like the Indianapolis Colts Stadium. From the outside, it looks small, but if you go inside there, it's kind of big. I have to show some pictures to you. It's on the YouTube post. Goes from one trucking trailer to another. Southside St. Joe. Certain days of the year. Boy, that was nasty. Yeah, I guarantee it was, Clarence. You get used to those smells though, those terrible smells. That woman in underwear and sleeper. You got lucky, really. As I said, Willie, you got lucky. One day I found a woman's sock in one of my bags, and I was like, honey, I was like going through my bag, got off the road one day, and I was like, honey, this is not your sock, is it? She's like, no. And I was like, I don't know whose sock it is. And like, we were trying to think, like where that sock came from, because it had to come from somebody. I can't remember if we figured out where that sock came from or what. But if I did attack me for like cheating and stuff, I wasn't. I think we finally figured out or agreed that it came from her sister somehow. Because we did go to Georgia, then stayed with her sister for a while. But how did one of her socks get in one of my bags though? And I missed it. I don't know. Then I went on the road and then came back and found a woman's sock in my stuff. Wow. Yeah, personality in the community makes a huge impact. Trust and honesty for me. Absolutely, it does. That is facts. It does. Like, I see people on lives, man, sometimes, Ginger, and like, they'll be saying the most absurd, ridiculous stuff. And I can't relate to none of it. It's like they're not even sending positive vibes. They're just talking garbage about so-and-so and all this. It's like, that's nonsense to me. I want to learn. I want to expand my brain and my knowledge. I don't want to be illiterate. I mean, whoever wakes up, just wakes up, yawns, goes, I just want to be dumb today. What? Who done that? That's nobody ever done it. But then you can get on the internet and you'll definitely see it. It's like, oh man. I mean, you can tell most of the time when somebody's acting kind of like ignorant. Like sometimes people do it out of boredom and they'll act kind of ignorant, but they're not. I think a lot of people who hear me say that can think and like, yeah, I get what you're saying there. Because you know so-and-so does that, maybe one of your best friends does that, you know. Don't want drama, exactly. Life is too short for drama all the time. Like, man, I want to live in peace and drama-free, you know. Like, oh my God, Clarence, do you know what David done? What David do? Well, he got drunk last night and he went flying down the road and he hit a parked car and he flipped it on top of another one. And it was a Lexus and it went on top of a BMW. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's wild stuff, which, you know. How old was he? He was 23. Oh yeah, the Royals and Chiefs Stadium. There's the Royal Stadium, and the Chiefs is right behind it. Yeah, well, you can't see his son's right in the way. Yeah, you can't see that. You can't see that. I'm sorry. I saw you, Charlie. That's why I love my family. It's not tolerated. Absolutely. You know, like I said earlier, ignorance is the most expensive thing you will own in this world. That's the most expensive thing you can own, is ignorance. Because it's going to cost you, honey. It's going to cost you. And as I said earlier to people, maybe somebody new's listening, you know, like, you need to train yourself for something to never be a victim in anything outside of these three things. So you're only a victim of number one, your own laziness. You're a victim of number two, your own ignorance. And number three, you're a victim of your own poor decisions. And outside of that, try your best not to be a victim of those things. And outside of that, never allow yourself to be a victim of anything outside of that. Hello, Julie. Amen. Yes, yes, yes. We're on 435, Clarence. Is that Clarence talking about KC? We in Kansas City. Oh, downtown's over there. Man, I stayed in a nice hotel down there before I was driving a truck. Had a great job. Me and a colleague stayed in downtown Kansas City. Man, this place had a sauna, a pool. Man, we had the pool and the sauna to ourselves. We was in that sauna, we cranked it up like 170 degrees. And boy, let me tell you, that stuff hot. And he had the bright idea. And I tell you what, like, getting in that sauna, staying in it as long as we could, at like a 170. Then we'd jump out of it and jump in that pool, which was kind of stupid. We were young back then, though. Well, younger. And that felt so good to come out of that sauna and jump in the pool like that. Oh, that's amazing. Shame on me, what happened? I've been married 35 years, congratulations. We in United States of America. From Italy. Welcome, Italy. Sometimes we get Italians, French, Germans, British. Sometimes we get Romanians, Russians. It's pretty cool. We get South Africans, Kenyans. Pretty amazing. Man, we're on our way to 300, man. That's amazing. Hey, Ron White coming to Kansas City, April 24th. Oh, that'd be sweet, wouldn't it? Man, we gotta go see that. We gotta go see Ron White, April 24th. Many trucks over at the Blue Bay. Get them if we should go over and get the truck washed. I don't know. I was thinking about it. What's your favorite state to drive through? Mine is Montana. Mine is also Montana. Be careful out there, my friend. Yes, sir, Paul. Yes, sir. We basically reached our destination. It's just right down here on the right. But we're going to go over here to the left side for a minute, get some dinner. Oh, I missed a gear. Stay the night in the dock door somewhere. That's another drawback of driving a truck. You get to see the country, but only through the 3x5 window. I seen the country before I drove a truck, so I can't say I want to see it because, you know, I've already seen it. I've already done a lot too, you know. I've done things like traveling the country before I was driving a truck, and I got to experience stuff, experience food, things to go do, events, and in trucking you can't do that, which I don't have the desire to because I've already done it. So I guess that's a good thing, because I got nothing, no other purpose but to drive this truck. I don't want to get out and go do something. I've already done it. My battery's about to die on me. Try to. Let's see what to do here. All right, there's a spot right here. We're gonna take this. We're gonna back in right here for a minute. See the lines. I don't know where the truck is. Oh, it's way over there. Okay, we got plenty around. So we are literally going. Oh, hey, so my battery died. I can't believe this live is still going, but I don't like ending lives like that. So I'm just going right over there at that building. So guys and girls, men and women, whatever, you know, respectfully, whatever. Appreciate y'all being here today. Every minute trucking did just the. Thank y'all for the 222 likes. Appreciate it. Hope to see y'all back here again, maybe tomorrow, hopefully. My battery died on me. And hopefully everybody hit subscribe. We can do this again. We made it. We made it to Kansas City. I have to admit, trucking did just the clearance. We was 250K in hole after 9/11. I started driving because no need for a house. 5 years paid off debt. 40K to good. Oh, that's good. Clearance would be the 53. Man, it's cold out here. Windshield's cracked over there. Yeah, thank you all so much. Y'all, best live I've ever had. Thank you. And it's not possible without you all. So all thanks is to you. So hopefully we can do this again. So our record now is 222 likes, okay? So that is going to be a hard record to beat another day. So let's see how long it takes us to ever beat 222. That'd be easy to remember, 222. And may God bless you, whether you're a believer or not. Hopefully I'll get some information on the book you should read if you like reading the book, and maybe you can give Christianity a try. Try and just be the best person you can. Life is too hard. May God bless you and your families. I hope to see yous back, and I hope you hit subscribe. And I'm pretty sure you hit the like button. And thank you so much. God bless you. We'll see you back here tomorrow. It's checkout time. Love y'all for real. Happy New Year.